Hey traders, welcome back. As you can see, here we are on the silver chart or XAGUSD chart, and we have this support for the price, which was a resistance for the price. After the price broke it to the upside here and made its pullback, small pullbacks in lower time frames, it started going up and again it started falling from here and touched this support right now, okay, and the price is on this support. So as I told you in my previous analysis, we have this trend line for the silver price, okay, which the price tried to break this to the downside today, okay, and it couldn't so far, and it made a shadow like this. If the price can't close its body below this trend line after something like 5 hours and 30 minutes, we will clean this trend line. Why? You know, if it can't close its body below this, you know, it means that, you know, it is not a breakout. But if it can close its body below this, it means it is a breakout. Then we can enter sell position, okay? But if it can close like this and not the body of it below this trend line, we will not extend this trend line like this, okay? Because in my strategy, in my opinion, we don't have any trend line like this, you know, a trend line to the downside like this one. You connect this one to this one and it can be broken to the downside. A downside trend line which is, you know, breaking to the downside, you know, unlogical, you know, I don't see this logical for myself, okay? So if the price can't close its price below this trend line, we will clean it. And if you check 4-hour time frame, as I told you in my previous analysis of silver, we had this trend line for the price. I told you that if the price can break this on the 4-hour time frame to the upside, I said just 4-hour time frame, okay, and the price couldn't, we will enter buy position and get actually enter buy position, which the price couldn't close its body below above the trend line, so we extend it like this, and again another shadow here, so we extend it. So far the price couldn't break its this trend line to the upside. And if we check 1-hour time frame, let's see if we have anything there or not. You know, you can see we have a break out of that trend line on 1-hour time frame, okay, but you know, it touches the people's stop loss here just because they didn't wait for the daily candle to close below this, okay. And that's why I say, come on, breakouts are not support and resistances to actually analyze in the bigger time frame and enter in the smaller time frame, okay. Breakouts must be broken, the trend lines must be broken in their time frame, okay. And yeah, nothing else. Let's check lower time frames to see if we have anything or not. Nothing on 5-minute time frame. We can actually imagine a trend line like this for the silver price. You know, we have it like this, and when we see that small shadow, we extend it, and you know, with the break of this to the downside and on the 5-minute time frame, we can enter sell position and set our stop loss and look for our reward. Yeah, it was all about today's analysis of silver. Let's move to the next part, the education part, and I will show you the yesterday positions too. Guys, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more daily crypto and forex analysis, and also leave me a comment and tell me your ideas about the future of silver in the upcoming days. And if you have any questions, I will be happy to answer them in the comments. On the first position, we did have this trend line with 1, 2, 3 touches on that. It was broken somewhere here. You know, it's actually a trend line for 15-minute time frame, okay, but because we are analyzing the market and showing you the positions in 5-minute time frame, I'm showing you this one here too. we could risk here an enter sell position, put our stop loss above the candles and look for risk to reward 2, which the price gives us something around risk to reward 5, somewhere here. And as always, I tell you, it doesn't mean that we should take that all 5 rewards, okay? It means that this position had the potential to give us risk to reward 5. Some people close their positions on risk to reward 4. Some people close it on risk to reward 3. Some people close it on risk to reward 2, okay? It depends on you, something personal. And you know, some people waiting for risk to reward 6 and it doesn't give them their reward, okay? Somewhere here, just the market returns and it goes up, okay? That's why I say just position had the potential to give us risk to reward 5. And also, if we have missed this one, we could enter sell positions with the break of these trend lines too. You know, we could enter sell position here, here, here and set our stop loss and get our reward. On the second position, we did have this small trend line with 3 touches on that. 1, 2, 3 touches. It was broken here. We could risk here an enter buy position, set our stop loss somewhere safe, and it gives us our risk to reward 2 on this candle here. On the third position, we did have this trend line for the price, or you can think of it as a support, but I see all of them as trend line. It was broken here, so we could risk here an enter sell position, put our stop loss above the candle and look for risk to reward 2, which the price gives us something around 2.5 somewhere on this candle, okay, on this shadow here. And you know, it is actually 5-minute time frame and we have some minutes to decide to exit our position here or not, okay? And there is no worries about that. It is not 1-minute time frame to act fastly. On the trade 4, we had this small trend line, which it was like this at the first look. When we see that small shadow, we extend it and it was broken here, okay? We could risk here an enter buy position, put our stop loss below the candles and it gives us a reward of 2.7 somewhere here. And if we have missed this one, we could enter buy position with the break of this trend line to the upside here and put our stop loss below the candle and get our reward. On the trade 5 and the last one, we have this trend line with 1, 2, 3 touches on that. On the fourth time, it was broken here to the downside. We could risk here an enter sell position, put our stop loss above the candle or somewhere safer and look for risk to reward 2, which the price gives us our risk to reward 2 somewhere here. And also, if we have missed this one, we could enter sell position with the break of this trend line here and get our reward. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and also leave me a comment and tell me your ideas about the silver, and if you have any questions you can ask me in the comments. Thank you and bye bye.